So first of all, we know that the equation of a straight line is given by y equals to mx plus c, where m is equals to the gradient and then c is the y-intercept. Okay, y-intercept. Okay. So if you refer to this question, the vertical axis is labeled as y minus x. So this is going to be the capital Y. And then 1 over x is located on the horizontal axis. So this is the capital X. And if you refer to the question, it says the diagram shows a straight line graph obtained when y minus x is plotted against 1 over x. And you are given a graph. And from the graph, you can come up with both gradient and y-intercept. So very easily you can find the y-intercept, which is equals to 5. And in order to find the gradient, you can use the intercepts. So the formula is negative the y-intercept, which is 5, dy by the x-intercept, which is 3. So the gradient is negative 5 over 3. I'm going to substitute these two values into the general form for the straight line equation. So y equals to m, which is negative 5 over 3x, and then c I replace with 5. And if you refer to the question, it asks you to express y in terms of x. But what I have done is we express the capital Y in terms of the capital X. So we have to change both the capital Y and capital X with the small y and small x. So that is the next step that we are going to do. The capital Y is y minus x equals to negative 5 over 3. And then I'm going to substitute the capital X with 1 over x plus 5. So we are still haven't done yet because we need to express y in terms of x. So in this case is y minus x in terms of x. So I have to shift this x to the right hand side. Y equals to negative 5 over 3x plus x plus 5. Okay, so we are done. In case what we have done is we express the equation in non-linear form. The equation here in linear form, where this is the capital Y and this is the capital X. The diagram shows a straight line when y over x against x square is plotted. Part A, express y in terms of x, and part B, express p in terms of q. Similar to what we done earlier, so I'm going to label the vertical axis with capital Y, and then for the horizontal axis I label with capital X. The next thing, I'm going to find the gradient and the y-intercept. So the y-intercept is equals to 2. So in this case, we just need to read the y-intercept. And then the gradient is equals to, again, we're going to use the same formula. Gradient is equals to negative y-intercept dy by x-intercept. So it's a negative 2 over 4. So which we can simplify it and make it into negative 1 over 2. Of course, you also can write negative 0.5. So first thing, capital Y is equals to m capital X plus c. So what is capital Y? It's y over x. So I'm going to put y over x, okay, equals to m negative 1 over 2 capital X is actually x squared, and then plus c is 2. So remember, this equation is in linear form. Now we're going to change this to non-linear form, and then don't forget we have to express y in terms of x. So once you express y in terms of x, it's already become the non-linear form. So how to express y in terms of x? We just need to multiply the whole equation with x, or in other words, we just transfer this x from the left hand side to the right hand side. So y is equals to negative 1 over 2. When you multiply with x, it will become x cubed plus 2 times x, so get 2x. Done. Next, section B. So this is another important thing that you have to remember. The coordinates of the straight line graph in this chapter, right, should be labeled as capital X and capital Y. So since you have 1 point, maybe you can label this as x1 and y1. Okay, if you have 2 points, then x2, y2. Remember, the capital Y is actually equals to negative 1 over 2 capital X plus 2. So meaning when you substitute the capital X with P plus 1, the capital Y should be Q over 2. So the capital Y is actually Q over 2, and the capital X is actually P. Then we plus this with 2. We try to simplify this. Q over 2 is equals to negative P plus 4 dy by 2. On both sides, the denominator is 2, so we can simply cancel the 2, or you also can multiply the whole equation with 2. So the 2 in the denominator will be eliminated. So we get Q equals to negative P plus 4. So when you express P in terms of Q, so the P must be on the left hand side. So I transfer the negative P to the left hand side, become positive P, and Q we shift to the right hand side. So we get 4 minus Q.